if you're a Leo born July 23rd to August 22nd, Happy New Year. Okay, let's look and see what's available for you in the month of January. So let's tune in and find out. I just see you taking off, having fun, and some of you being a little reckless, just really being a little reckless. But it's also like, it showing off. It reminds me of the guy who has a lot of confidence, is riding that motorcycle and then pops a wheelie all the way down Main Street and everybody's watching, right? So I just see you performing, being in the center of attention, and everybody loving on you. So it's really great energy. And for this year, you're going to find yourself really reinventing who you are, reinventing the direction of your life, what you want, where you want to go. And we've got these eclipses that are happening for you to be able to help you get you to that next level of your life. And eclipses are all about pushing us, and taking away things, closing doors and opening new doors. And they can be scary, or they can be really thought of as exciting times because they shake things up and they make us change, and they ultimately bring us what we want, right? So if we ultimately, want to have a career and family and home, then it's going to push us in that direction, right? And sometimes that's scary, right? And if we're with the wrong person, that means poof, that other person could all of a sudden get married. And you're like, wait, what? So letting you know they weren't for you, right? So all these things can happen, that life can happen or shift or adjust for us on a moment's notice, but it's always moving us in the direction that is going to work for us, even though maybe emotionally we don't always see it. Now, if we're ahead of the curve and we are doing what we're supposed to be doing, then these eclipses become gifts to us, and they really then bring in that right person, that right job, that right house, that right community, the right health solution that we were looking for, right? When we're proactive, then it works with us. So that's what I see 2018 is for you Leos, is this really exciting time of getting what you want, and moving in the direction of your dreams. And if you've been stuck, or you've been stagnant, or you've not doing your work, then it may be a little painful. So let's start with the good stuff. Let's look for those of you that are already in a coupled relationship, romantic relationship. Let's see what January has in store for you. I really feel like you can get what you want. Your partner, you already have a partner that knows you, likes you, understands you, gives you a lot of leeway or a lot of room. What you may find in this month, they may be less tolerant of some of your activities or of some of your personality traits that maybe once they found enjoyable, they may find that they want a little more from you in another area. So I see a little bit of compromise happening, not meant to change you, not meant to stifle you, but but a way in which you can feel the support. So it feels like there's a change in the relationship in a way that supports you and supports them. So it feels like it's a very easy blending that happens, and changes that are happening in the relationship. And I also feel like they're welcomed. So I feel like they're welcomed. It could even mean where your career has changed, and maybe somebody moved from the night shift to the day shift, and now it's requiring something different from your partner and something different from you. So it feels like there's been circumstances that are creating these changes in your life, but I see them very compatible and being able to work out. So just have your patience with it, and I feel fine. Also feel really good stuff, really happy, fun energy, especially in the middle of the month with the relationship. It feels like, just enjoyable, and being able to feel connected to your partner, but also just enjoying life, and also your partner also getting their needs met. And I feel like you may be proud of your partner, like there's something that happens for your partner that makes you really proud of them, especially towards the end of the month, for those of you that are coupled. Okay, so let's look at Leos who want to find love, what you can expect in January. I feel like part of it is that you're going to have to heal your wounds and lick your wounds and let go of some of the sadness about not having love and about being alone, and that this isn't what you expected. And maybe some of you, maybe have moved into your own place or have moved into your own life and it seems like it's working, but you're very lonely. This is really temporary, and you want to really enjoy where you're at, right? Because the sooner you can enjoy being single, and the sooner you can enjoy having your own stuff and taking care of your stuff at work and being proud, the sooner love is going to find you by surprise, because it's going to be like, wait, what? I was just getting used to being alone. Kind of like that. So I feel like, Leos, for you, I think things are still shaping. And, it's really funny because I don't know if some of you want love. I feel like you may have an idea of what love is, and you're very specific with it, and you're very picky. So because you're so picky, you may not get love this month. You may just get more of the same. And so if you want love this month, let me see. Yeah, if you want love this month, you're going to have to let go of your ideas of what you think the package looks like, of what you think that person is supposed to come in, whether the profession they're supposed to be in, how tall they are, how short they are, the color of their skin. I think you're going to have to let go of, some of the ideas that you have. And in doing that, what that does is it opens up for you just to experience love, for you to just start to date and to have fun, and not to be so hung up on the stereotype in your mind of what they look like, tall, dark, and handsome, or whatever it is for you, right? Or blonde and buxoming, right? So it's like, when you let go of that, then that heart of the person can show up. I promise you this, I'm not asking you to settle. I'm not asking you to hook up with somebody you don't find attractive. That's not what this is about. This is about you letting go of what's inside of here so that you can find somebody that is really compatible to you. And when love hits, it's really interesting when you find somebody that you're in love with. Let's say that they're not as tall as what you thought, or you're used to dating blondes and they're brunette, right? And you're like, I don't know. Anyway, here's the thing, is when you set that aside and you just go have fun, what can happen is you can actually fall in love. And then when you fall in love, all those things that weren't so attractive suddenly become attractive. Like suddenly you're now all about blondes. And because this has connected in a heart level, and then that person absolutely fits your pictures in your mind. But you have to be willing to let go of what you think you like, and let the universe show you what's really good for you and what feels right. And when love hits, then all those boxes get checked off. Because you get out of your own way. And that's what I'm saying, Leos, for you, that's what's possible for you to fall in love in this month, is if your willingness to let go of what you think they're supposed to look like, or the profession you think they're supposed to have, or all of that nonsense, and just go have a good time, you will then absolutely have an opportunity to fall in love. Okay. Now, let's move on to your money and your health. Your money and your wealth and your career first. Let's see. You have a good opportunity to stake a claim this month in what you want. And some of you may be able to put in for a raise. Some of you may be put in for a promotion. Some of you may be getting your first job, or really have launch a new business, or starting to take on a second business, or understanding where your benefits really are, like what your real desires are, and then starting to go for it. There may be also a lot of you moving through some old fear around your value. And you need to let that go. And this month you're going to have an opportunity to do that. There's a new moon in Capricorn on January 16th, which is really about building and manifesting things for you. So I do feel like in your career, you'll really be able to manifest what you want in the direction. Some of you may find yourself going to school or aligning with new partnerships. You may find yourself letting go of old dreams that you didn't want, and now finally moving forward in something new. So I definitely feel like there's movement in your career, but it's more mid-month towards the end of the month. And as far as your money goes, you're really popular, and people are going to want to use you. And some of you may get picked up. Some of you may have sudden success like this. In fact, there's a January 31st, there's a total lunar eclipse in Leo, and that can just kick your butt right into, like, all of a sudden you get that new job, you get that promotion, you're thrust in the limelight, and it's like, wow, I wasn't prepared, right? And so this month you want to make sure that all your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted, things are done, things are handled around you. So when these goals that you're going for actually manifest and thrust you into it, you are prepared and you're ready, and you don't have all these loose ends happening. So get the things done that you can get without putting without a lot of pressure on yourself, because February is going to be even more busy. Okay, so let's see for your health, Leos. I think you're doing good. I think it's just a matter of pacing yourself, making sure that you don't burn the candle at both ends, making sure that you're handling your intake of fun foods or playtime activities, so that you're really balanced, so that you're not burning the candle at both ends. And then I think you're just going to do fine. Throats may seem to be a little bit of an issue coming in. It is that cold and flu season. I'm fighting the flu. Santa brought me. And so as we're moving into January, you want to take care, especially at the back of your throat and your voice. I feel, Leos, for you. So you want to take care of the throat and the voice. Getting, teas and honey and all that good stuff for yourself. And I feel like you're going to be fine. Just load up on the vitamin C and all the things that you know to take care of yourself, getting that ample rest, and then I feel like you'll be good. Okay, if you are fighting something really difficult, something more serious, it does feel like there's movement for you at the end of the month that can get you the right surgeon, the right doctor, the right protocol, all towards the end of the month. Like, things fall into place easily, and I would go for it and make it happen. You don't even have to, I just feel like going for it. It's all going to kind of come into place at the end of the month for you. All right, let's see if there's anything unexpected for Leos. Nice. It's unexpected happiness, because like I said, I feel like entering January, you may be a little hopeful, but also some of you may be, can be nostalgic or have a little bit of sadness about, this isn't how I was expecting, to be at this age, or where I'm at right now in my life, and I want something more. And I feel like what you can be surprised by is moving into February 1st, how much happy you are and how things have really, opened up for you this month. So I feel like there's this unexpected happiness and surprises along the way that you're tickled about. And part of it feels relationship to me. It feels like there could be a really healthy, good relationship coming for you in the latter part of the month. All right, Leos, have an amazing month, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like. Please share it on social media with your friends. Have a blessed and wonderful 2018. Thank you for sharing your time with me. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you again next month.